Hello, my Buckeye Nation out there. Welcome to another segment of the Buckeye Vinny YouTube channel show. Let's get right into it. The Buckeyes squeak out another one, defeating Nebraska Cornhuskers in Lincoln, Nebraska by the score of 26-17. My friends, this was not an easy game, to say the least. The Buckeyes, they were up at half by the score of 17-10. Second half, Buckeyes outscored the Cornhuskers 9-7, again to go on to win 26-17. But I'm telling you, my friends, this was not an easy task at all. Coach Frost for Nebraska, I will give him credit. He had his team ready to play without a doubt. Martinez, the quarterback for Nebraska, played a whale of a game, although the Buckeyes were victorious Saturday afternoon. Let's run over some stats here, starting with C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud completed 36 out of 54 attempts, my friend. Wow. 405 yards, another game that C.J. threw for over 400 yards. He's done it already a few times this season. 2 touchdowns. Unfortunately, C.J. did throw 2 interceptions. The running game produced Trevion Henderson, 21 carries for 92 yards. He was the battering ram the whole game for the Buckeyes. Let me tell you, again, I got to give Nebraska all the credit in the world. Their defense came to play, and Henderson had to work for every one of those 92 yards rushing, to say the least. The receiving core looked this way. Jackson Smith-Njigba, wow, what a career day for him. 15 receptions, 240 yards receiving, 1 touchdown. He was 13 yards away from tying the all-time receiving record for the Buckeyes. Tells you what kind of class this young man is in. Chris Olave played a good game. 7 grabs, 61 yards, 1 touchdown. Here we go again. Trevion Henderson, not just doing it as a running back, but doing it coming out of the backfield as a receiver. 6 grabs for 44 yards. A very good game for Trevion Henderson, to say the least. The Buckeyes' total offense, once again, outgained our opponents. Ohio State accumulated 495 yards of total offense to Nebraska's 361 yards. My Buckeye friends out there, what really jumped out at me when I went over these stats was the third down conversions in this game. Now, the Buckeyes were 9 of 19 on third down conversions, just a little bit under 50%. On the other hand, Nebraska was 2 out of 13 on third down conversions. Without a doubt, the Buckeyes defense won this game. They forced Nebraska many times and Adrian Martinez into throwing passes that he was not ready to throw. The defensive line for the Buckeyes played a phenomenal game. And again, you know, when you can hold a Nebraska team to only 17 points, that says a lot right there. Nebraska's been putting up some really decent amount of points this year. But again, Nebraska had 10 points in the first half and only a touchdown in the third and fourth quarter combined. So again, my hat's off to the defense. It's nice to say that for a change, that the defense in the past 4 games, the Buckeyes defense, they have really been bringing it and playing very consistent on the defensive end of the ball, to say the least. Now, for me, if you're Ryan Day, I know when I watched this game, it really frustrated me, so it had to frustrate Ryan Day, was the amount of penalties in this game. The Buckeyes had 8 penalties. That is not a typical Ohio State Buckeye football team. On the other hand, Nebraska had 6 flags on them. So again, when you think of the Buckeyes, you think of a very disciplined football team, which does not commit a lot of penalties. Yes, I'll give them that. But again, you know, we're having a very young team, redshirt freshman QB, C.J. Stroud, true freshman Trevion Henderson. Let's throw out Jack Sawyer. Jack Sawyer got a big-time amount of playing time, and he did a phenomenal job for the Buckeyes, and he's a true freshman. So, my friends, the sky's the limit here for the Buckeyes in the next 2-3 years. The Buckeyes move to 8-1 now on the season, and they are riding a 7-game win streak. Nebraska, well, they fall to 3 wins and 7 losses. But again, you know, I got to give Nebraska a shout out. Nebraska, they came to play ball, as you can see. You know, 26-17. I know for a fact the Buckeyes were favored in this game in double digits. And for the Buckeyes to pull out another 9-point win, it says a lot for the opponent's defense. And again, I commended last week, I commended the Penn State Nittany Lions defense for how well they played against the Buckeyes. But again, the Buckeyes, I'll take this victory. You know, a very young team, the youngest team the Buckeyes have had in 20 seasons. The last 20 seasons, this is the youngest team, my friends. So, without a doubt, Ryan Day has been doing a splendid job with these young players. And I'm just going to say this. So, I know right now the Buckeyes are at least going into this game Saturday afternoon. They were ranked number 5, okay? And Alabama, another one-loss team, was ranked number 2. I'm just going to say this for all you Bama fans out there. And I respect Nick Saban and Alabama without a doubt. But Alabama beat a 500 ball club in LSU at home. And can I tell you what the score was? It was nothing to write home about. Bama 20, LSU 14. So if people want to start taking shots at the Buckeyes, saying that, well, they're barely beating some of these teams that are, 500, obviously Penn State's 5-6-3 now on the season. Bottom line, there was nothing to write home about if you're an Alabama Crimson Tide fan about them barely beating LSU by the score of 20-14. So for me, and we all know Michigan State lost. What a crazy Saturday afternoon in college football. A lot of upsets. We know Wake Forest got beat. They were undefeated. Without a doubt, I know I was commending Michigan State quite a bit, which I still have respect in the Spartans. They will definitely now move out of the top 5 without a doubt. Michigan State was number 3. Obviously, they got upset by always talented Purdue. We all know about Purdue, what they did to our Buckeyes in 2018. So again, this was a game here that the Buckeyes needed to win in a very rowdy stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska, and the Buckeyes did just that. Again, Buckeyes prevail 26-17 over the Cornhuskers. If you are new to my channel, please by all means click on the subscribe button. If you like this video, please by all means click on the like button. And like always, please comment down below. Like always, peace out, God bless. Take in my next show that I'm going to be talking about OBJ and him finally leaving and departing the Cleveland Browns. On that note, have a great Sunday, everybody.